So, you must be wondering how it got to this. Let me take you back. You see, I got very bored of my projects that I was making, the car, the controller, everything, and I just started drawing up a new piece on what I was going to make, and I was planning on making a spider Arduino robot. And as you see, we have a board, we have 8 servo motors which are going to control the movements. On Arduino, we're going to have a battery, and the plan was to have an MPU 6050 to track the movements. And as you see here, I was just getting started on making it. I grabbed a wooden board from my box and I grabbed 8 motors. I grabbed an Arduino expansion board, an Arduino. There we have an MPU 6050, which I'm just opening up. And as you see, I immediately start working on it. I firstly am going to glue the 4 servo motors on the bottom, which are going to be the side movements. The thing is, this project did not succeed because the servo motors are continuous on the sides and not with angles, so they're continuous movement and I cannot just place an angle. So that will be a problem when I program it. And here I just finished up placing it, and here I'm just going to flip it over and put the Arduino expansion board. When that is done, I'm just going to get the cables, connect them to the Arduino expansion board, and then I'm just going to tie them up, put them in one place, and just make it more aesthetically pleasing. After that is done, I'm just going to put the rotator things onto the servo motors. Because I don't have screws for them all, I will just glue some of them and screw some of them in. Here I'm gluing the remaining 4 servos, which are black and are the more powerful ones with metallic gears. And when I do this, the only thing that remains is to actually program it. And firstly, I'm going to plug in the USB-C cable, and then I'm going to try out only the arm servos, so the black ones and not the side ones, the blue ones. And we're just going to test out if they work and if they can lift the platform. And as you see, I'm just writing code, then I will upload it to the Arduino and then we will check out if it works. So as you see, I just uploaded the code and now I'm testing it out, and as you see, the platform is getting lifted up by the servo motors. So I'm just placing them 0 to 90 degrees and then back to 0 degrees. So the black ones are angled servos, so they are not continuous and we can actually control their movements exactly. After the test, I added extra length to the legs so it doesn't sit too low to the ground, and now you see how I move the servo motors, so those will be the movements. And before we program it completely, let's first add a battery set so that we can power it externally. And I have 2 batteries in series connected to a barrel jack, which I can just plug in to the Arduino expansion board. The batteries will supply the full power to all 8 servo motors. Now let's program. After a long time of programming, let's test it out. So the movement are diagonal, so it moves the front right and back left leg and the other diagonal. And as you can see, it doesn't really work because the blue servo motors aren't with angles and I can't actually put the exact angle. So I will just change the code so we have a different movement pattern. So I will just make it front legs and back legs move in cycles, and then I will test it out. And here I have done that. I have changed the movement pattern so the front and back legs move in cycles, and let's just plug it in and see if it will work. so placing it on the side so it has more room, and it doesn't really work. It slides in place, the servo motors fell apart, and it all broke down. So this is a tutorial, guys, on how not to make your Arduino Spider project, because I did not have the servo motors and the parts to make it. I'll see you guys in another video if I do decide to redo this project again, but for now, goodbye.